Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for May 23rd. May 23rd is the 143rd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 144th in leap years, with 222 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is titular. Titular is an adjective that means of or relating to a title, in name only, having a title without accompanying responsibilities and powers. This comes to us from Latin, and the earliest documented use is 1540. I'd like to take a moment to mention that links to my research are included in the show notes. Ask you to go ahead and click that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with others. You can do that with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And with that, we're going to start in the year 1533, when the marriage of King Henry VIII to Catherine of Aragon was declared null and void. We've talked about Henry VIII before, so I won't belabor that this time. On May 23, 1701, after being convicted of piracy and of murdering William Moore, Captain William Kidd was hanged in London. This is the birthday of German physician Franz Mesmer, born May 23, 1734. Dr. Mesmer theorized about the existence of a natural energy transference between all animated and inanimate objects. He called this energy animal magnetism, which later came to be known as mesmerism. Nearly 100 years later, a Scottish doctor named James Braid proposed the word hypnosis for a technique derived from animal magnetism. There's a lizard on the sidewalk, speaking of animals. Nowadays, the terms hypnotism and mesmerism are synonyms. Dr. Mesmer lived to the age of 80. On May 23, 1846, President Mariano Paredes of Mexico unofficially declared war on the United States. The General German Workers' Association was founded in Leipzig, Kingdom of Saxony, on May 23, 1863. This organization was a precursor of the modern Social Democratic Party of Germany. On May 23, 1873, the Canadian Parliament established the Northwest Mounted Police, the forerunner of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. This is the birthday of American super centenarian Jeralean Talley, born May 23, 1899. She was verified as the world's oldest living person in April of 2015 and remained so until her death in June of 2015, when she was 116 years and 25 days old. Now, what was her secret? What was her secret? She stayed active and interested in life. She practiced common sense and lived by the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. No mention of any dietary practices, I noticed. Just staying active and interested in life, practicing common sense, and treating others the way she'd like to be treated. I think that sounds like a pretty good plan to me, pretty good way to live. The New York Public Library was dedicated on May 23, 1911. This is the birthday of American singer and actress Rosemary Clooney, born May 23, 1928. She was in a number of movies and has quite a discography as well. I placed a link in the show notes to her singing Mambo Italiano. Rosemary Clooney lived to the age of 74. Yeah, there's a little lizard down there doing push-ups. Oh, how cute. Maybe she'll come up on the porch in a minute. This is the birthday of English actress and author Joan Collins, born May 23, 1933. Still alive as I report this, Miss Collins turns 87 in 2020. This is the birthday of electronic engineer and pioneer of electronic music and inventor of the Moog synthesizer, Robert Moog, born May 23, 1934. He lived to the age of 71. The bank robbers Bonnie and Clyde were ambushed and killed by police in Bienville Parish, Louisiana, on May 23, 1934. This is the birthday of American baseball player, coach, and manager Buck Showalter, born May 23, 1958. He's been with several teams throughout his career. Still alive, he turns 64 in 2020. This is the birthday of author Mitch Albom, born May 23, 1958. He's written a number of inspiring and instructional books. Mitch Albom turns 62 in 2020. Also the birthday of American actor, game show host, and entrepreneur Drew Carey, born May 23, 1958. He turns 62 in 2020. And the birthday of American singer, songwriter, guitarist, actress, and poet, a young lady known simply as Jewel, born May 23, 1974. She turns 46 in 2020. And I think that's going to do it for us today. I hope you learned something you didn't know before. I know I sure did. As always, links to my research are included in the show notes. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with others. You can check out my other channel, 8 Susquehanna. There's a link to that in the show notes. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Officially or unofficially? All right, hold on. Signed the it's a mouthful. Archaeologist. Thank goodness for editing. Blah, blah, blah. We'll start from the beginning. And we'll probably leave that part out. I don't know how all that's going to go together, or if it's even going to make it to the video. We'll just see. That's not going to go. Yeah, we're going to cut those out. That'll all be laying on the cutting room floor. So I'll just do that whole thing over. That might not make it into the video. We'll see. Changing it up.